The Joe Rogan Experience.
Dude, a lot of breakdancers are crazy strong.
Yeah.
We had a big influx of breakdancers into jiu-jitsu a while back with the Martinez brothers.
Yeah.
My friends Richie and Gio, they were these crazy breakdancers. They can do wild shit with their body, man.
yeah.
Spin around their hands and all that wild shit that those guys do requires incredible strength and body control. And when those guys got into jiu-jitsu, man, they excelled so quickly. Because even though they look like regular people, like
they got strength,
they've got crazy farmer strength.
Oh, yeah.
It's it's like real similar.
Yeah, there's this guy from France. His name is B-Boy Jr., right? And this dude like amazes people with the type of strength he's got. Like he's got this move where he could lift his back legs and they're moving and he's on his fingertips. You know how like people do those 3-finger push-ups?
Yeah.
He's lifted his whole damn body up off the ground and he's like, it's amazing. People are like, is this dude alien or what? Because
what is his name?
B-Boy Jr. Here he goes.
Jamie's got it.
Look at this guy.
Oh my God. How?
Look at that.
So what we're looking at is a guy who goes from lying on his stomach to pulling his body weight off the fingertips and going into a standing handstand. Watch that again. How? You know how much strength is involved in doing that? And then throws his legs all the way backwards until they almost touch the ground, then spins around.
There's this one clip where he looks like Patrick Beverly. But he does the wildest move.
Dude, if this guy got into jiu-jitsu, he would dominate people. Guaranteed. He would dominate. He would get good at it so quick.
Yeah, look at this guy. Look.
Because to have that kind of physical ability with your body.
Look at this.
You know.
Look at that. Oh my God, he held that.
Insane, yeah. And I mean, it's more extreme even than like yoga, but like a lot of jiu-jitsu guys after Hickson, they got into yoga. Hickson was like the first guy that was like really into yoga. That was also like a jiu-jitsu champion.
He was doing different things, man.
Yeah, man. He was super agile, and he was doing this workout in Santa Monica, and I think there's a video of him on the beach, and he's doing like rings and balance bars, and he's doing like a standing split on a balance bar, and he's a professional strangulation artist.
Right after it cuts.
Oh
the
my
next thing,
God.
this one finger.
This one. This is the thing.
What?
Look at that.
That's insane.
That guy did it too. He's like, it's not that hard.
Well, he did it for a second. That dude held it.
No, yeah, the way he can hold his moves, man, he's just crazy.
The agility is insane. But that's a thing that people don't appreciate enough about breaking. They think about breakdancing as like silly kids out there with their music, spinning around on their butts. No. You got to watch.
Serious.
Go to Stance Elements Instagram page, and you'll see like the greatest ones that are doing it today.
I think it's amazing that they're finally making that an Olympic sport.
They should.
Yeah.
I mean, they should. These guys are incredible.
Look, this is the one I'm talking about. This is the one I'm talking about.
Incredible.
Look at this.
What we're looking at is a guy like standing on his hands with his feet like parallel to the floor behind him. Look, the fact that he can do that, this is insane.
It is crazy.
I mean, you have to be so physically elite to be able to pull that off. And it's a sport.
Yeah.
Like people had connected it to like
they're athletes.
Just being they are athletes.
They're entertainment athletes. You know what I mean? Like,
but let me ask you this: when did that happen?
I believe it's slated to go into the Olympics for this next run.
But when did these guys become this athletic?
Oh,
because it didn't used to always be like that, right?
You know, I think as every art form evolves, I think they just started challenging themselves and trying different things and seeing what cats were doing on the gymnastic floor. Yeah, like trying to like figure out how do I develop these new moves and stuff like that, and just trying to take it to a new level. And I think they discovered within that they could do these power type moves as a part of it, because you didn't see a lot of the freezing that you see now where he's pausing and holding that up. You know, it was all about the movement on the floor, like the spins to the head, the hands, and, you know, up top when you're doing a 1990 or whatever. You see a lot of that in the combinations, but now you're seeing more strength along with those combinations. It's a mixture of the combinations you see of the aerial moves or the floor moves into a power move that he did, like
Yeah.
on his fingers like that. That's the shit they're adding now. Like where before it was all just combinations. There was no power style moves like that existed, and I don't know where it came from, man. I just know that like you see the way that they do this. The fact that they kept it going. There was no place to go but evolve and do some different things. And
what were you just showing us, Jamie?
He had polio when he was a kid.
That same guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
He's turned his disability into an advantage, he says.
He said he contracted polio when he was 3 years old. The difference between me and the other kids became evident when I realized that I couldn't run as fast as them, but I've never given in. I focused on sports like table tennis and boxing. And when I played football, I was the goalkeeper. Whenever people would make me feel like I couldn't do something, I worked extra hard to prove them wrong. And then he became this freak street dancer. That's unbelievable.
That's that human spirit
That's unbelievable. Because what he can do is insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. Like you just go, how does someone move their body like
Where'd
that?
you get this
How the fuck do
strength?
you go all the way back and then forward? Like that's
Yeah.
But those guys got into jiu-jitsu, man. Woof.
Oh yeah.
Woof.
Wrestling,
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu, any of that.
Yeah.
Their abilities are crazy, and you know it's great that they're finally getting recognized for that. Like by putting them into the Olympics.
Yeah.
Somewhere,
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's so wild to watch too. It's so easily recognizable how impressive it is. It's not like you have to know anything. Like you just watch what they're doing physically, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah. There's a lot of great guys doing this right now. There's this dude named B-Boy Pocket from South Korea.
Oh yeah, we've talked about him on the podcast.
Oh man,
insane.
He is crazy.
I put him on my Instagram page.
Yeah,
it doesn't even make sense.
His legs look like baseball bats just whipping around when
Yeah.
he does his moves. It's crazy.
Yeah, he pull up some of that dude's stuff. His stuff is, it doesn't even make sense. Like how he's able to move his body. It's like he's defying gravity.
Yeah, how do you not put this in the Olympics?
And look how he's spinning around without his feet touching the ground.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. He's on his fingertips. It's nuts. Like the kind of strength involved in something like that is, you can't even. He just spun around in his head 30 times. He's gonna wear a bald spot on his head for sure,
Yeah.
right? 100%.
Some.
He's fucked. Yeah, dude, you're gonna wear your head out.
Hey, this guy,
Look at him move.
he's got so much ferocity in his moves, man. Like when you see other people do these combos, they're not as fast
No.
as his. It's crazy.
The way he does it almost seems impossible. It's like if I saw this, and I would assume this is animated. I'm like, this is AI. This is like an AI person.
Yeah.
People can't move like that. It's like when you see a 3D, a CGI kung fu movie, and someone's flying through the air.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
You think it's like if
outside the realm of the possible for humans.